Matt, you seem like this is a bit of an intimidating position to be in because you're normally in front of the camera, but instead behind the camera, and you have a new film coming out. Talk to me a little bit about what it is.
The film's called Lust of the Vampire Girls. It's a 60s, 70s style exploitation movie.
My favorite kind.
Mine too, pretty much. I grew up on bad B movies, zombie movies and stuff like that. So this is very kind of Jean Rollin, like Jess Franco kind of stuff.
And we have a lot of really great talent here in the state that's a part of this film. You've got a great DP with Ben behind the camera.
Oh yeah, I've got the best DP.
You've got a cast that's very attractive. Does that help really direct your whole entire vision?
Well, I mean, that's kind of the point of an exploitation movie, right? Is I kind of lucked out because really all I cared about was having an attractive cast, and then these guys came and they took my lines that were supposed to be really kind of purposely cheesy and overblown, and I watched some of the scenes and they've turned them into actual real interactions and real scenes.
So they ruined it, is what you're telling me.
No, they made it into a real movie instead of just kind of a cheesy B movie. I think they made it better than it should have been.
Excellent. Now, the overall film, I am excited to see it. First off, the title alone gets me excited, but you also did a film similar to this not too long ago. Could you talk to me a little bit about that film?
Is that the short we're doing?
Short.
Yeah, and Jason's actually directing that. I'm first AD and a special effects guy, I guess. It's called Dickhead Dave.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a short puppet, because we can't say Muppet movie, about just a jerk roommate who pays no attention to his other roommate and just completely obscene and vulgar, and should be really funny when we're done with it.
Well, I'm seeing a lot of the stuff that you've been posting up online on this already. By the way, if you want to see any of these things that we're talking about, the best way to see it was probably Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook for all my stuff, and then we're working on a website too for LOTVG.
Well, and it's turning out to be pretty funny. There was one scene that I saw in there that I think I would have killed this guy if he was my roommate. Completely trashed the set. It looked like something that if my kids went through there, they would have to pick it up because they'd be this is too messy even for us, and we're 4. So
yeah, and we had a good set decoration crew too. They came in, and I know Jay had saved stuff for probably a month or two, just all of his garbage, and they made the place totally gnarly and unlivable and really disgusting.
Now, if you were trying to make this same film, either Dickhead Dave or Lust of the Vampire Girls, and you were trying to do this in, say, L.A., would you have been able to make it with the same type of resources and budget that you're doing right now?
No, not at all. I mean, I'm not SAG, so that cuts a lot. But I'm just getting.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to work at all if you
Yeah.
weren't SAG.
But I mean, this is it's my directorial debut basically, and I don't really have a reputation to stand on. So, just from having such a good close-knit community around here and so many talented people, like I said, I got actors and actresses that are way better than I expected to get. I had a location that bailed out on me about a week before filming.
Ouch!
And so we ended up getting a historic mansion instead that played perfectly into the way the movie was written.
That's a beautiful place.
Oh yeah, and we got it for free, so no way it could have happened in LA.
No way. I mean, just the permits alone would have broken your budget probably.
Which was zero basically.
So you're able to do an entire film for a no-budget movie. How do you do that? Okay, people in New York and LA, take notes because we're going to show you how to make a zero-budget film right now.
I wouldn't say zero, but I mean, I wrote this movie with, I've written a couple other scripts that I really like that are going to be a lot of money to shoot. So I kind of decided that rather than wait for years and years for people to give me money, I'll just make some free stuff and then go from there. So I really wrote this with the idea of, I'm just going to get some people, we're going to get a couple cameras, and I'll make everything happen. And so it's been, my paychecks. I pawned one of my guitars to finance a couple of things, mostly for Crafty. But other than that, we've got some good thrift stores around, so we've got wardrobe. We've got tons of people that help out at every step of the way. Ben, being the man that he is, showed up and brought most of the gear that I would have had to rent or buy, which really saved a ton of money too. So, and the New Ogden group came out and they gave a lot of support too. They were basically most of my crew while we were shooting.
So it sounds to me like as long as you have friends, a community that can support new filmmakers, and some creativity, you could pretty much make your film.
And yeah, you have to be kind of insane and really driven to get it done. Yeah.
Well, good. Well, I'm excited to see more of Lust of the Vampire Girls. When and where can audiences all over the world see this?
We're hoping. I don't know. We're still working on our finishing. We have a couple scenes we need to finish shooting. Hopefully the end of this month or early April, and then I believe Ben, you're thinking August.
August, yeah.
I'm going to say August.
He's
for a
he's
final.
pointing at the camera, so he's saying, "I can't talk to you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
behind the camera." So we're going to assume
You'd think
that's
I would
probably
know.
August.
So yeah, we're going to plan on August. It should be edited, color corrected, and stuff like that, and then we should be hitting festivals and go for distribution from there.
Excellent. Well, keep me in the loop because I'd love to promote your film. I love
love that,
exploitation films.
Yeah, me too. It's just a whole, I don't know, awesome thing on its own.